Hi, I'm Matthaeus. Welcome to Last Resort, Repair and Recreation. I'm going to finish the article I've been reading for the last 2 episodes, and I'm going to start out with a poem. It's called The Journey Toward Forever. To discover what's most important, you must rise above their world. Then come back down to share what you found so the lie can be derailed. Speak truth to any and all who will listen, so they too can find their way out of this prison. Gather together and find common ground. Do whatever you can to spread my message around. Help the ones who have stumbled again and again. Offer them peace and love from a friend. Trust what you know to be true to your heart. When truth is spoken by many, the force of fear falls apart. And when you share truth with a loud voice, they may reject it at first. Fight temptations to torment with verse after verse. Allow the subconscious to download your words. In time they'll awaken, and through free will they'll learn. Or they may see the same thing, but much different than you. Don't let the darkness of fighting black out both points of view. Just know in your heart you both learn what is right. I'm right here to guide you through the dark toward the light. You know in your heart that we make a great team, and while you do the great work, sowing seeds of your dreams, the changes will come, so let go of your fear, and together we'll witness the dark disappear. Thank you. That was inspiring. Share the truth, but don't be a pester and cause fighting, because that just defeats the whole purpose of the work we're trying to do here. And sometimes things that we talk about are not very pleasing, but things need to be brought to light so wickedness can be stopped. Like we mentioned on the show before, Marcus taught us that religare means to bind back or to thwart from forward progress. That's the whole idea of the religious system. It's run by the pigs, and they're at the top of it. You know that their influence is in it, and they'd have you believe that we have to wait for some kind of somebody to come and help us out of this, but the real thing is we need to wake up and realize that we can do this together. That's Christ consciousness. It's consciousness, it's a change in consciousness. When the consciousness shifts and the quantum shift, there's going to be great things happening. And I don't know really how to explain it yet because it hasn't happened yet, but that's why we're here, to help people awaken and not face their fear. Okay, here's the rest of the article I was reading by Alfred Webre. The false catastrophic timeline and false flag operations. As stated, matrix elites, negative dimensional entities, and matrix institutions, governmental forms, banks, religions appear to be operating from one duality consciousness, I win, you lose, to create a false catastrophic timeline and thus attempt to maintain hegemony over Earth and humanity. Using the primary playbook of the false flag operation, the Matrix powers appears to be employing an end-time script, ecocide and depopulation through weather warfare, tectonic warfare, bio-warfare, Ebola, GMOs, chemtrails, famine, World War III memes, negative dimensional warfare, religious warfare, and other means. These efforts cannot find a stable dimensional reality along the positive timeline and have an increasingly short shelf life in the minds of humanity that is now bathed in the universe, galactic and solar waves of unity consciousness. Yeah, trying to play against with the religious games of Christian against Muslim and stupid things where we should all come together in peace, regardless of what we may believe. So they're not getting what they want. They're hoping that people will fight amongst each other, and that's a lot of the news is always like positioned to that. I've noticed the news is always spewing constant lies to make people upset with the false left-right paradigm and all that crap. I think a lot of people know it's all crap. I hope most people know that it's all crap, but that's why we're here, to straighten out the confusion and share thoughts and ideas. The positive timeline in unity consciousness. In 2012-13, Dr. Joseph Kalaman, an expert on the Mayan concepts of time and cosmology, stated in an interview with me, the universal alternating energy wave movements end, and Earth is set on the gradual setting of potential to reach advanced utopian planet status, a virtual Garden of Eden. Dr. Kalaman writes in the Positive Timeline of Visions 2012-13, and the years that follow as 2012 heralds Earth's entry into the Golden Age. Between now and then is a time of transition from life as you have known it to life totally in harmony with nature. Universe singularity, now emanating energy for enlightened unity consciousness. According to Mayan time and cosmology expert Dr. Carl Johan Kalaman, October 28, 2011 marked a portal in linear time when singularity, interdimensional portal at the core of our own universe, began to emanate a constant enlightened universal consciousness. Unity consciousness is a consciousness that realizes we are one. Likewise, the interdimensional portal of singularity at the center of our galaxy, our galactic center black hole, modulates this universe consciousness energy wave as well. This, by any standard, exceedingly good scientific news. Universal alternating energy wave movements have been a feature of our universe, says Dr. Carl Johan Kalaman, since the Big Bang, and it is these wave movements that have shaped the nature of consciousness in our universe over the past 18 billion years. What, you may ask, does this universal wave of unity consciousness have to do with you or your reality? In a word, everything. The wave of unity consciousness, like all universe energy wave emanations, creates the meme or story content of our personal and collective reality. Dr. Kalaman's discoveries are suggesting that our highest thoughts and memes may in fact be sourced from the energy waves of our universe, singularity meditated through the galactic singularity, the black hole at the center of our galaxy. The Mayans called it Hunabku. The singularity of our solar system is Sol, our sun, a dimensional portal to other galaxies, according to physicist Nassim Haramein. These universe singularity energy waves serve as the carrier waves of the universe's mind and spirit software, the way that the intentional universe, some call it source. Some call it sea of light or God, lets us know of its intention for consciousness in the entire universe. As a practical matter, does it matter if you are tuned in and commit to universal consciousness, universe energy wave of unity consciousness? Yes, the universe energy waves we humans tune in and commit to determine our planetary status and how it meets our potential as a planet. Now, I suggest that if you have creative strengths, please express them and share them with the world. Don't be shy or or embarrassed or feeling like you're a show-off or anything like that. Just do it. Put it out there. It is meant to fit into this whole puzzle of how we're going to have unity consciousness. My older master's been writing tons and tons of poems. We're almost on our third book. We haven't even finished reading every poem from the first and second book. So, I mean, don't worry about it. For us, we're never going to write poems, and hopefully they'll continue to inspire you. That's why we do it, for inspiration and to help go through the difficulties of life and trying to build a loving world through the skills that we were given by the Creator and that we're thankful to have. Okay. Positive timeline. Earth will be a utopia, not a dystopia. The good news is that our universe singularity is now emanating utopia consciousness waves on its alternating energy carrier waves. The more we humans individually and collectively tuned into the universal energy wave of enlightened universal consciousness and committed to achieving unity, non-dualistic consciousness, then the stronger the positive timeline becomes, and the more rapidly we achieve our potential as a planet. our potential to reach advanced utopian planet status. Well, I had a poem, right? I don't know if we read it yet or not, but this really fits into this thing we're talking about now. Here it goes. It's called Thy Kingdom Come. Our spirit and drive shall keep us alive to defend the earth that we love. Altogether, we're greater, as children of earth's creator, our talents reign free from above. So that's a good unity poem. A really great poem to encourage love and respect and unity. Okay, the positive paradox. The positive paradox is, although that Earth is objectively and scientifically on a positive timeline in the field of unity consciousness, the more humanity as a critical mass fully internalizes and acknowledges reality, the more it manifests. The term conscious is used in unity consciousness to emphasize how important the individual commitment to achieving unity consciousness is. One psychiatrist professor I know stated humans are Velcro for the negative and Teflon for the positive. Because avoiding the negative was so important in our evolution, getting eaten in the jungle, our brains tend to remember the negative and forget the positive. Which I do believe that as you incarnate, the negative things stick with you, and kind of like incarnate to get rid of them. So at least that's the experience my own master had. Unity consciousness can be expressed in simple realization: you and I are not, but we are one. Okay, Dr. Kellerman writes, to begin with, for all that we know, it is designed to bring a shift to unity consciousness, where the human mind no longer will be dominated by any dark filter. Isn't that good? Hopefully. I really hope so, because I'm sick of the negativity and dark filters trying to just block our motivation and making us feel anxious that we're not going to be able to keep doing what we're doing. We're not, and the doubt that we're not helping much because we try our best. So we're hoping that our presentations inspire, and we're just trying to do our part to be light workers. We will, in other words, become transparent, and I believe this is a particular consciousness seeing reality the way it is, with no separation, that so many are waiting for. Not just any consciousness, but one that transcends the dualities of the past and aids the human beings to see the unity of all things. The reason that this kind of unity consciousness can be beneficial to the planet and to mankind is that it is one and leads to the transcendence of all separation, because manifestation of such a shift in consciousness between man and woman nature, woman, man, and nature, ruler and ruled, east and west, etc. I feel that without the manifestation of such a shift in consciousness, the world will sooner or later come to an end. People with a dualist and separating consciousness are somewhat like cancer cells in the body of the ecosystem, or cancer cells in the body of the earth, with little regard to its larger whole, and would eventually generate a collapse of the ecosystem. Only a shift to unity consciousness will forever stop the unchecked exploitation of the earth, and on a deeper level make us understand that we are part of creation and need to live in harmony with it. But will such a shift just happen automatically? Creating a positive future. There are many modes of expression in many Earth cultures on how to create a platform for humanity on Earth to awaken and thrive along the scientific reality of our new positive timeline. Here are some suggested collective actions and policies for this platform. And anybody's suggested policies are welcome. You can go to Actual Politics and email them any ideas that you might have, or there's also another website called Earth We Are One, which also encourages people to have input. So yeah, here's a few of them. Truth and disclosure. A full public disclosure of the presence of intelligent civilizations in the Earth's environment, and a global referendum as to whether or not as to whether and on what conditions humanity should enter into relations and space travel, space colonization, space governance, with organized, intelligent, universal, diverse, and omniverse society. Sorry about that. I wanted to tell you now that you are a multidimensional being. You have a higher self, and you need to access that higher self because they're waiting for you. That's very important. And that higher self is where all the strengths are, where all your skills, because the skills are given to you as a gift to send a message to the world. We are one. That's what I think is going on, and it's very important. One of the main things under here, the suggested collective action that's listed on this page is, where is it? It is very important. Social guarantees in the form of annual income, health care, and elementary, secondary, and post-secondary education for every person on the planet for life. Funded by universal state pool tax on all financial transactions and by post-graduation contributions to education plan and more. Implementation of traditional and alternative as well as advanced extraterrestrial medical technologies. I have no idea what's out there for medicine. I know that there's things being hidden, and I don't know, and it really upsets me because my own master's husband has a terminal disease, and there could be cures out there that are not telling us about or keeping under wraps because they make money out of people's medical hardships, which is very sad. And we want to donate to the NDA, but we don't know what they're really doing with that money. Maybe that turn things into trends like the Ice Bucket Challenge. ALS is not a joke. Okay, reinvention of money as a human right. A public utility like air, water, or electricity available for creative investment of public money utilities. A global ban on privately controlled central banks, like the U.S. Federal Reserve System, and on privately owned commercial banks. Support of complementary currencies. Licensing of consumer cooperatively owned banks, imposition of heavy criminal penalties for violation, and astronomical fines for individuals, organizations, and nations. And here's another important one: the criminalization of the war industry, a criminalization of and global ban on war, genocide, and depopulation in all its varied forms, overt, covert. A ban on war as a dispute resolution, nuclear weapons, space-based weapons, and conventional weapons, a permanent ban on the maintenance of offensive armed forces, imposition of heavy criminal penalties for violation, and astronomical fines for individuals, organizations, and nations. Yes. And also the disenfranchisement of state of power and monarchies and religions worldwide. So basically, it's a good idea that we need to take this stuff down, because it's very biased, and we need to become we are one and help each other out to build our world. Okay, I gotta go because I'm going to run out of time. I'll see you next time. Can't be